Can we bring the queen bee to the front?
Ooh.
Woo! So if y'all not have seen, what is this called? Cowboy Carter?
Yes. So Act 2 of Renaissance has been unveiled to us by Queen Bee, and it's her country act. So her next album is called Cowboy Carter, and she recently, I think this was the album artwork that she put out. I'm not 100% sure.
It looks like it. I just think this is so coded in MAGA.
It is her on a white horse.
Talk about it.
And she is in her little cowboy get up with her little cowboy hat, and she has an American flag. And you can just see the stripes. There's no stars. You can't see the stars. There were people that were trying to like analyze, like, ooh, what does this mean? You know?
It's so MAGA. And I just think it's one part that you didn't really notice that I'm surprised that you did it.
What?
Cowboy Carter, in and of itself, that is, for all we've known our whole lives, Beyonce knows. So for her to not only adopt her husband's name in her artwork, like, I don't see how you can see this isn't MAGA code.
Let me really quick explain. There was like she said that she had done her research, and like the first family that did country music, they were named like the Carters or something, which is why she's naming this Cowboy Carter. Her last name by marriage also just happens to be Carter.
Mm-hmm.
From what I read, I'm not sure if that's true. People on the internet just be saying shit.
Nah, I thought it was interesting. We probably could do some, backtracking, but my theory will still stand until proven wrong.
Yeah, let's
super.
weave narratives.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we do here. I think it's very important to know that Trump has a digital trading card with very similar iconography. He is also on a white horse, holding a American flag.
That's basically the same thing.
This feels like, again, a lot goes back to what we said with Jay-Z. This feels a lot like you're begging to be accepted. This looks like assimilation.
So that is literally what Azealia Banks had to say about this.
Talk about the queen now. I know if the queen's saying what I'm saying, we on the right path.
So Azealia Banks, I think whenever she pops out and she says something, people be trying to make it seem like she's crazy, but like let her cook a little bit.
Let her cook.
Her opinions are very nuanced in comparison to other people's opinions, and she has nothing to lose because I feel she's already been blackballed. So she gonna say the real. So basically, she came out and she was like, "This is tired." She was like, "I don't like this. You're basically begging for album of the year." She was like, girl, you been had several album of the years already. Stop trying to get these white people's approval. You're obviously, very, very obviously trying to get these white people's approval, and you're not going to get it. So stop like pandering towards them. And then she came at Jay-Z. She was just like, Beyonce is super creative, and you can tell when she's at the helm of, like, when it's her idea, right? When it's Jay-Z's idea, it's corny. And she was basically like, we don't like Jay-Z. Stop making songs with him. Okay, we don't want to keep seeing you with him. Go with your own ideas. And it's way more authentic when you do that.
His mug said, sis, I live for White Aunt'se. Donatella, Bianca, Bardot down. And I'm kind of ashamed at how you switched from Baba Ba trees and black parades to the literal pick me stuff. Like, you do lame stuff like bring out some blacklisted white women, Dixie chicks, at the Country Music Awards, and they would never do the same for you. You're always sharing your platform with white women who are so jealous of you, but have such a long history of sabotaging other black women's careers. God, give me some fucking shots of that bitch. I love Azealia.
There have been so many blind items that have come out. Like, if you're in that part of the internet, that support that. Like, Beyonce has allegedly have tried to ruin Rihanna's career because allegedly Jay-Z had an affair with her. She tried to, she ruined Carrie Hilson's career, allegedly, and a slew of other women, because Jay-Z won't keep his meat in his pants. And every time he messes with an artist, apparently this is the same thing allegedly that happened to Coco Jones, which is why her career is going nowhere.
She was messing with Jay-Z, allegedly?
Yeah.
Smoke.
So we don't know. And then also the fact that Azealia was just like
Jay-Z like black women?
yeah. Apparently.
I thought he was,
and Coco is young and hot. Like
I'm just saying that she's not. I'm surprised he like black women like that. Like he always seemed to be a brother that like to keep a little bit of a white in there. Like he likes you to be a little bit passing white. Like that's what it always came to me. Even with Aaliyah, like there was a lot of at the time.
Yeah, Rihanna.
Yeah, like there's a lot of what you could argue is white passing in regards to like, you know, the way they body types and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm surprised because she's a little bit thicker too. That's a curvy woman.
Yeah, she is.
What you doing there, Jay-Z? Allegedly. What you doing around there, boy? What you know about how I do them curve there now, boy? You ain't from the country. You a city slicker.
The women in New York be having wagon asses too. It's just all over the place.
Nah, he was going to Maryland getting them wagon asses. We know what was going on out there. We know the children is out there. We know what was going on out in your little Baltimore runs. Wake it up.
Not the bigger families.
All right. So was there anything else to pull from Azealia?
So I just wanted to say, it's interesting that she wants Beyonce to get away from Jay-Z because allegedly also in the blind items, Jay-Z, it's always been weird, the age difference between them and the stories they tell about the age difference when they met. So if it's true that Jay-Z groomed Beyonce, I feel like that's what she's also trying to say. Like, get away from this man who groomed you. He's boring, and your career would be better without him, and you would be more exciting without him.
Sis, I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but there's actually nothing monumental about it. Had you made a great country song, going #1 should be the headline without the weird race part. But like Khalees, Ballerina, and Carrie Underwood have better songs than whatever nauseating little bae little bae on the prairie stuff is going on.
Which is
that looked like boy at first.
The songs are just like watered down. Like, I don't like this era. I don't like this act. I'm just gonna skip it. I'm not even gonna engage in it. But I love Beyonce.
Trying to think. Someone tell Jay-Z his strategies are corny and Beyonce has better ideas. Wake that shit up, Azealia. Azalia's who we need, man. I'm always gonna say, Azealia, you need to get on the microphone. Let me produce you.
Azealia, I desperately need you to start a podcast. Like, desperately.
We'll find you your own Rory and Malls.
I need you to get on some